Hi, everybody. My name is Ellen. I am here in our mindfulness room at V2, which is a teen program in North Georgia. So I am coming to you today, bringing you one of our most favorite activities that we do with the teens in our program. They love this activity. And it's something that you can do anywhere, mostly anywhere, and something that you could also take outside if you wanted. But let me explain a little bit about what it is. So this is a rainbow scavenger hunt kind of activity. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to become mindful of our surroundings, and we're going to focus on finding different colors and putting all of our attention on each of those colors. Uh, this is a great way to, again, give your brain a job. Our brains don't ever stop thinking. It's, kind of silly when we try to say, stop thinking, brain. That's not how our brains work. But what we can do if we're thinking about things that are maybe bothering us, or we're finding ourselves filled with worry, or if we just feel kind of stuck in like a bad thought feedback loop, giving your brain a job of thinking about something else, redirecting it, is a great way to kind of interrupt that cycle. So here's one of our favorite ones. The youth we have here love this activity and they request it a lot. So you're going to need to find yourself in a place with a lot of color. So that's why I say you may not be able to do it everywhere, because if you're sitting in a place where there's not a lot of colors, then you may need to find yourself another place, or you can use some of the colors I have in here if you want to just notice something in my video. But find yourself either by using my video or by, positioning yourself in a place where there are some colors where you can be surrounded by a lot of different colors. Okay, all the colors of the rainbow is what we're looking for. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you a color, and I want you just to find something in your nearby environment or on my screen that is that color. And then I just want you to put all of your attention on that color. You're going to look at it with all of your might. Okay. And I'll walk us through each of those colors. Okay. So before we begin, go ahead and find yourself in a strong back, but a soft front, just a nice posture here. We're going to be it's not really kind of like a meditation, kind of not. So we want to be sitting where we're relaxed, but not at attention and not tense, but just letting the breathing kind of slow a little bit, kind of that like sleep breathing where you're just a little bit slower than perhaps your normal walking around your daily life kind of breath. Okay. So slowing down the breath a bit, finding ourselves rooted down in our strong but relaxed posture, taking in air, whatever thoughts we're having. Okay, we're going to shift a little bit. So I want you to look around and without moving, find something red. Notice something in your environment that is red. And I want you to stare at it with all your might. Notice it like you've never seen it before. With curiosity. Huh, look at that. Consider what type of red it is. If it's a vibrant fire engine red or more of a muted kind of brick red. There's so many types of red. Study everything about that item. Nothing else in the world but that red right now. Now we're going to shift to something orange. Have a look around and find something near you that is orange, or maybe on my screen that's orange. I want you to notice it and consider it with curiosity. What is it? Have you ever noticed it before? Look at it as though it's the first time you've ever seen anything like that before. Nothing else in the world but that orange right now. Now shift to something yellow, something near you that is yellow. Put all of your attention on that yellow item. Don't overthink it, just anything yellow. Take it in with curiosity. Study it. Consider it. As though you've never seen it before. Nothing else in the world but that yellow right now. Beautiful. Going to shift now to green. Find something in your environment or on my screen, perhaps, that is green. And notice it with all your might. Like you've never seen that item before. Study its every detail. Nothing else in the world right now but that color green. Beautiful. Shift now to something blue, something in your environment that is blue, or something in my screen that is blue, and just notice. Take it in. Notice that item like you've never seen it before. Notice its contours, textures, and details. Notice what kind of blue this is. Is it a deep royal blue or a light sky blue? What kind of blue are you noticing? And now last, shift your attention to something purple or indigo, whichever. Notice it with all your might. Like you've never seen that item before. Take in all the details. Memorize it. Notice what kind of purple or indigo this is. If it's light in its shade and hue, or if it's deep and dark and rich. No other color in the world but that color right now. Now I want you to shift your attention back to me for a second. How was that? What was it like to go through each color? Now, of course, we did skip some. Sometimes I'll do this and I'll throw in pink or I'll throw in black or silver or white or gold. I kind of, like to spice it up. Sometimes this is such a good exercise for interrupting negative feedback loops in our brain and to bring you back into this moment right here, the gateway to the present moment, which is what mindfulness is all about, is through your senses. Notice what's going on around you. This is a great one to do on a walk. That's why I say you can do it outside. If it is fall or spring, or you're in a place with a lot of color, things are blooming, go for it. Or you live in a very colorful town, a colorful city, do the same thing. Walk and notice when you come across something red, and stop and stare at it. Notice it. Look at it. Then move on to something orange. Maybe it's a traffic cone. Yellow could be, somebody's painted fence outside their house or a blooming flower, whatever it is. It just brings us back into the world we're in, the present moment, the right now. And that's where our brains really like to be, is in the here and now. So I would love to know how that experience was for you. Please let me know in the comments. And I hope to see you again on future videos. Thanks so much. See you next time.